Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning, but not just another Hyperion morning. It's a Friday Hyperion morning. Happy Friday, everybody. You got through it. You got through the week. Here we are. The weekend is upon us. Good things ahead. Good things ahead for sure. Hey, good morning, Donna. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining us. Whether you watch us live very, very early in the morning, whether you watch us later in the day, later in the week, later in the month, later in the year, don't care. Just happy that you're along with us for this journey of fun, smiles, positivity, sharing kindness, just trying to get our day started in the best way possible. Speaking of that, what are we talking about on this day? It is Friday, June 5th, 2026. Well, we received a few details about the new Monsters Inc. themed land coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort. Yeah, interesting stuff. Kind of some backstory yesterday about what is happening with this area. So apparently, according to what we found out from the Disney Parks blog yesterday, the city, spurned on by, of course, James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski with one eye. Mike Wazowski with one eye. They have formed a department of human relations, like literally relations with humans. And they are apparently going to be inviting humans to try and, monsters have a bad rap, right? Always trying to be scary. Maybe that was a thing of the past, but now they're looking for laugh power, not scream power. So now they're trying to invite humans to Monstropolis, the city frightful, yes, to understand both monsters' life and human life a little better, mingle, mix, and get to know each other a little bit better. So that's why we will be going to Monstropolis to see what it's all about. And according to the story, yes, Human Day is a go. And what is Human Day? Yes, Human Day means humans understand monsters are nice. Sure, absolutely. I think it's fun. I love backstories. Bottom line is get into this area and things are going to be fun. You may notice in this newspaper headline and the Monstropolis horn that they mentioned both the Glob Theater and new local restaurants. Well, I guess not new local restaurants, but new menus for local restaurants. Those are speaking that there will be a show in what will be the Glob Theater there. And yes, Harryhausen's, the very popular Monstropolis restaurant, will be inviting humans to enjoy food there too. So yeah, lots of fun, lots of great stuff coming to this. Excited for this land as much as really miss the Muppets area there. 100%. Glad there's a new Muppets area. Hopefully they expand that Muppets area now with Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. Glad there's some Muppets around, but yeah, very sad. But Muppet Vision 4D is no longer around. But that doesn't mean that we can't, have that return in some way, shape, or form later in another area, and that we can enjoy this great area, focusing all around Monsters, Inc., which is one of our favorite movies. Michelle and myself, our first Disney movie date was seeing the original Monsters, Inc. in theater. So it's tied closely to our hearts. So in some ways, yes, sad the Muppets in that area are gone, but excited for this area as well. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is fun. It's coming up. It is the 20th anniversary of Cars, the first original Cars film. And Disney announced yesterday that they are going to be releasing another amazing popcorn bucket, this Lightning McQueen light up popcorn bucket that's going to be coming both to Disneyland and the Walt Disney World Resort beginning on June 9th. You can pick it up. It looks phenomenal. I don't know if we'll be adding this one to our popcorn bucket list, but I know a lot of you will. It looks pretty cool. Definitely worth checking it out for sure. So it'll be available in those spots. And a lot of times, if you have a Disney cruise coming up, sometimes those popcorn buckets make it to Disney cruise as well. No promises on that, but they may be there. I've seen a lot of popcorn buckets make it to Disney cruise as well. So yeah, I think it looks fantastic. fantastic popcorn buckets. So good. Disney always does this. So many great popcorn buckets. Speaking of a Disney cruise, well, today happens to be I'm on a boat day. Yes, I'm on a boat day. Right. This is basically a day that they say you should just take some time, decompress, maybe detach a little bit, maybe, log off your phone, log off online. And whether you're actually on a boat or you're just saying you're on a boat, that's why no one can contact you. Today's a day to do that. And of course, obviously, a Disney cruise, the best way to say, yep, I'm on a boat, really be on a boat. We won't be doing that today, unfortunately. But coming up here in a few weeks, we will be able to say that. We have a Disney cruise scheduled just a few weeks from now. We're extremely excited about it. Aboard the Disney Destiny, our first chance to enjoy that ship. But yeah, today's a day. Basically, again, it's a day to say, hey, I just need to get away a little bit and do something a little different. Slow down, disconnect, log off. I'm on a boat. That's why I'm not returning your emails. That's why I'm not returning your texts today. I'm on a boat. What are you going to do? Yeah, maybe a boat isn't your speed, but how about a hot air balloon? Today is also National Hot Air Balloon Day, celebrating those fun ways to explore the world. Sometimes it was the way to get around the world way back when, but now it's more of a fun thing to do if you're not as scared of heights like me. Like I will not get on a hot air balloon. It's not, heights aren't my thing per se. I will probably never get on a hot air balloon, but it is a great fun thing. And if you're at Disney Springs out of Walt Disney World, there's this hot air balloon that you can get on for a little tour. Little just up and down mostly, but some great views for sure. So yeah, if you do enjoy, if the heights thing isn't an issue for you, yeah, maybe either get on a hot air balloon today or plan a hot air balloon ride today. Today also, now this is something I am 100% on board for. Today is National Donut Day. Yeah, donuts, right? I mean, not great for you, but is there anything better? Few things better than donuts. Today is National Donut Day. If you're looking to get some donuts, a lot of your local donut shops will be having specials today. Keep an eye out for them because it is National Donut Day. Enjoy it. And National Donut Day actually has, it goes back in a celebration of something that is very, very historic. Because way back in the early 20th century, of course, we were fighting in World War I. And what happened during World War I, especially in 1917, the Salvation Army sent a group of women, they called them the Salvation Army Lassies, to France, to the front in World War I to bring donuts to kind of help the morale of the troops out there. Yeah, so that's why we celebrate this day with donuts. Is not that it was specifically this day, but it's a day to celebrate. It's the first Friday actually in June is the day that you celebrate this. And as the story says, apparently that some of the donuts were actually baked or fried actually in some of these soldiers' helmets themselves. Don't know if that's true, but that's what the story says. And that's the term doughboys. So a lot of soldiers kind of had that nickname of doughboys based on these donuts that were created theoretically, or as the story says, in the soldiers' helmets. But great story. One, love this fact that these women went out and lifted the soldiers' morale with donuts, right? I mean, if a donut doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. But yeah, doing this in such a horrific war for sure, as all wars are, is pretty incredible. So yeah, celebrate, go get one, say thank you to these women that did these great things. Say thank you to these soldiers that many paid the ultimate sacrifice for freedom, but also enjoy some donuts today for sure on this day. Or maybe enjoy some gingerbread today. And I don't know why today is Gingerbread Day. It is National Gingerbread Day. Seems like an odd day. You don't really think of gingerbread in June. That seems more of a holiday type dish. But today is National Gingerbread Day. So we had some ginger cookies last night, which I enjoy. We get them from Trader Joe's, some of our favorite ginger cookies. But yeah, it is. I do love gingerbread. Again, more of a holiday thing usually, but I do love gingerbread. Of course, gingerbread is a great bread cookie that's made from ginger, obviously, but usually uses honey or molasses instead of sugar within it. Really delicious, really wonderful, really fantastic. I love a ginger cake. I love gingerbread. I love ginger cookies. Love it all. I'm a big ginger fan. And for those of you who are getting out on the sea or in a hot air balloon or anything else that may get motion sickness, ginger is a really, really good thing to kind of help ease those symptoms for sure. So maybe some gingerbread today if you're heading out. If you're on a boat today, yep, for sure. Or how about something different for maybe breakfast or snack? How about a sausage roll? It is National Sausage Roll Day. Do you know what a sausage roll is? Basically, it is what it says. It's sausage rolled up in pastry, sometimes puff pastry, sometimes some other pastry, but delicious, wonderful, yummy. Love it so much. I wish I had a sausage roll right now for breakfast. Sounds really, really good, right? If you do love your sausage rolls, today's a day to enjoy them. Or if you're looking for something more vegetarian, how about a veggie burger today? It is also National Veggie Burger Day, and veggie burgers are really, really good. And they've improved them over the years. They get so much better. Now there are a lot of plant-based, then I don't know if you really call them veggie burgers, but there's like the Impossible and Beyond Burgers and so forth that really mimic the style of actual burgers. It's hard to actually tell the difference sometimes. But those aren't really healthy for you. And those aren't technically veggie burgers. They're plant-based, but there are some really, really great actual veggie burgers made from a lot of different things, black beans. This one here you see is quinoa. The one that I really enjoy, there's a brand, and if you want to advertise on this show, I will be 100% on board and I will sell the heck out of it. But they do not advertise on this show. But this one is my favorite. If you can find this one, it is really, really good. It's my favorite veggie burger. If you find that, I can eat these up. They are so very, very good and a little bit more healthy for you than some of those Impossible Beyond other plant-based burgers. Really, really tasty. I do love them, but all sorts of different types of veggie burgers, stuff with portobello mushrooms, so forth. If you love your veggie burgers, today's a day, or find one that maybe you enjoy. It's a little bit healthier than a regular burger. Well, some of them are, and much better for the environment than regular burgers. But hey, I'm not going to judge. You eat what you want to eat, but today's a day to find or maybe enjoy a veggie burger. Great veggie burgers out at the Disney resorts too, by the way. Hey, also, today's the day, maybe you wash it down with some moonshine. Do you like moonshine? Of course, this goes back to the days when they were brewing this own kind of alcohol and they were bootlegging it around the country, but it's become more kind of everyday stuff now. Like you can find moonshine in your store, in your liquor store, definitely. Find many, many moonshine cocktails that are pre-made for you, or find ways to use moonshine in different cocktails, including, yes, out at the Walt Disney World Resort, Crockett's Tavern at Fort Wilderness serves some of our favorite moonshine cocktails, and we will go out of our way to get these. This is a moonshine cocktail flight that is absolutely spectacular. If you enjoy moonshine a little bit or want an interesting cocktail involving moonshine, get out to Crockett's Tavern at Fort Wilderness and try this moonshine flight. It is amazing. It is fantastic. Really highly recommended. We will go out of our way to get it. Today's a day to celebrate with a little moonshine. Maybe on your birthday, if it is your birthday today, very happy birthday to you on this June 5th. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with the great producer, studio head, Kathleen Kennedy, turned 73 today, born on this day in 1953, longtime producer for many of the films that you know, that you love, as well as she was the president of Lucasfilm from 2012 just until this year. Some love her, some not so much. I think she's phenomenal. Again, she's a producer behind many, many of the films you love. She worked with Steven Spielberg on a lot of movies. They together formed Amblin Entertainment, the film producing company. Her first movie she worked on was E.T., right? Yeah. Then she went on to work on all the Jurassic Park films, so many more, many tied with Steven Spielberg, but others as well. Of course, all the Star Wars films from more recently. She's received 8 Academy Award nominations as a producer. She's received Grammy Award nomination. She's received Emmy Award nominations, all as a producer. She's phenomenal. Thank you for all you've done, Kathleen Kennedy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Marky Mark. Yes, Mark Wahlberg. He turns 55 today, born on this day in 1971. Yes, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch is kind of where his career started, but he's moved on to a great acting career. Movies like Perfect Storm, Boogie Nights, Planet of the Apes, The Departed. He's received 2 Academy Award nominations, 3 Golden Globe nominations, and 9 Emmy nominations. Hasn't won yet, but obviously shows he has some acting chops for sure. And he's a great businessman now. He's got his own restaurants that he's done with his family. Incredible. Happy birthday to him. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Ron Livingston. He turns 59 today, born this day in 1967. He's been in many, many films and television shows, including the film Swingers, Adaptation. You may know him best, though, as Scott Gibbons from Office Space or Captain Lewis Nixon from Band of Brothers. If you've watched those movies and television shows, amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. I hope you get to celebrate on this day. It's a Friday. You should celebrate anyway. Definitely if it's your birthday. Shameless self-promotion time. We do have a new episode dropping for you on Sunday. We'll be discussing our about 26-hour trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, mostly to get out to the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex to see Banana Ball. We saw the local beach coconuts take on the party animals, and we talk all about that experience, the pregame party, the game itself, all the fun that was had, as well as the Banana Ball baseball style fun out there. And yes, we also got out to Epcot for a little bit, and we were able to experience Soarin' Across America. We talk about that, give you our thoughts on the new version of Soarin' as well. So hopefully you'll join us for that. That is coming for you this Sunday. All right, going to get out of here, get my Friday started, get my weekend started. Hopefully you have a great day ahead. And as I like to say every day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you Monday morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. Have a phenomenal weekend. I will see you on Monday. Bye.